take off the skin is because I want the smoke to penetrate. I'm not going to take a lot of this fat off. If it was competition, I would be taking a lot of the fat off because I'm not going to serve that to judges. But if you're doing it at home, the fat will taste the meat. So leave it on there. Fat's flavour. At the end of the day, if you want to get rid of it, it's up to you.
I trim it down a little bit, so things that you know aren't going to render. So when I mean render, break down, collagen breaks down. Like that's probably lovely, yeah, because that's going to give you a really good bar.
A little thick right there.
A little thick there. So if you look at it and you go, there is no way that it's going to break down, definitely take it off. There's two people in this world, two types of barbecuers. It's fat side up or fat side down. I'm a fat side up guy because it's the right way. You go fat side down. But whatever works for you. I just find that if you've got a bone in, the bone in, you already got a tick, yeah? So anything cooked on the bone, anyone knows it tastes better, right? And there's nothing more satisfying than when it's cooked to pull that bone out.
Yeah, it's a good way of knowing it's done. The bone will slide out. It's a good way of knowing it's overdone, that the bone will slide.
Yeah, there is a very small window whether it's going to be overcooked or undercooked. Yeah, so we will check internal temps quite often. We'll show you today how pork shoulder does have a stall. I don't care what anyone says. The stall meaning that it stays at a temperature and it doesn't want to go anywhere. Pork shoulder does. Alright, brisket does, pork shoulder does. Most other meats don't. Lamb shoulder, yeah, you can pretty much smash lamb shoulder. But pork shoulder does stall.
Now, as you can tell, I'm not worrying too much about what I'm doing because I know it's going to be fine. Yeah. The shoulders, things like that, they can take a bit more of a beating.
Yeah, shoulders, that's why I tell everyone, anyone that's come into store who started smoking, what do I say? Start with the pork shoulder. Start with your pork ribs. Don't go and grab a brisket. Just, I know you see brisket everywhere and go, oh my God, I want to cook a brisket. Oh, that's it, I want brisket, brisket, brisket. Start with the pork shoulder. Learn your pit first. Learn how it works, then go on to a brisket once you've done a few cooks.
Now, if you wanted to remove that neck bone, you just go under there, follow the bone around. Sometimes it'll have a bone that'll lead, depending on how the butcher's cut it, a bone that'll lead down to here. All right. If you want to cut that out, that's fine. I leave it in. It's really easy to remove, and then your shoulder bone's up in here. All right. We're leaving that in today, though.
Now, a shoulder and a Boston butt. Does anyone know the difference? Craig?
It's got the neck attached. That's the only difference, really.
Yeah. So in America, they use the Boston butt. It's not the butt. It's B-U-T-T. It's the shoulder. Part of the shoulder. We seem to leave the neck attached, and personally, it tastes better. I don't know. There's just something about having that neck attached. It tastes a little bit better. So we're going to do a mustard slather. Is anyone familiar with slathering the meat before putting a rub on? So the reason we use a mustard slather, we find it's mustard.
Yeah, it's fine. Just make sure.
We find it's just a really great way of adhering the rub